anything. Hey everybody, welcome back to Wildstar Healing Temple with the lovely Kai. Kaithan is here with us today in the temple.
Every time.
Well, we have to, and there's so many wonderful people already here that I've heard from. Hey, Angelique and Laura, hello. And of course, Erin and Viviani are with us here in the background, helping to keep everything running while Kai and I channel. Hey, Melinda. That was a hard kiss, like that. It was a hard one. So you guys, if you want to, hi, Trancing with Spirit. Hey, babe. You guys just put all of your questions or anything you want in all caps in the chat. Donations are always welcome to keep everyone coming back and filled with energy. And we'll just set intentions for a moment. All of us just coming together for who we are, how we are, but showing up for one another. So we'll start with our little prayer, which is, in this temple, I am free. I trust in what I cannot see. I dream of love and dream of peace. What I dream, I'll someday be. Awen. And just saying that brings me into the heart. I feel myself rooting in. And I feel a very strong intention today and yesterday around the word gratitude. And what came to me when I heard that word gratitude was that when I hear gratitude, I want to say I am grateful, but there's a difference, because when we think about, and this was just an energy difference that I was feeling in the energy, when I think of being grateful, it's almost like something you have to act on or something you have to continue to be or something that's moving into the future. But when I hear the word gratitude, it's a state of being. It's something you already are, something you've already accomplished, something that's already in place. So I've always worked with being grateful and gratefulness and thankful energy. But today was the first time I really sat with gratitude energy. Just trusting the universe and how it works, trusting that everything is as it should be, trusting how everything unfolds exactly as it should, no matter what that looks like. So gratitude is here. Gratitude has been here. Gratitude is through the past, and it's a way of being and how we're moving forward. So what kind of breathing are you opening us up with today?
Truly, I'm going back to Old Faithful because I was doing it just before you watched me do one.
Yeah.
But I want to add a visual component to it today. So what I want is for everyone to go ahead and close their eyes and imagine that golden white light coming into their crown from the source's heart. God, universe, whatever your language is, from the heart of source, to go along with that green energy Mary's got going on. And really imagine it going through your crown into your third eye, traveling down into your throat, traveling down into your heart. Then we hit the solar plexus, the sacral, the root, and all the way down, going into the heart of Gaia. And then from there, having that red, beautiful Gaia energy coming up alongside, same way, up through the root, through the sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, all the way through the crown until it goes up into making us all connected conduits of gratitude. And as we breathe in, I want you to think of something that you're grateful for. Just pick one thing, or if you want to do one for each breath, we're just going to do 5 breaths. We're going to be breathing into the nose to the bottom of the belly, all the way up through the chakra system, holding at the top, really sitting in that gratitude, maybe even having a smile come to your face to feel that gratitude. And then we'll release with a sigh. Slow, low, beautiful. Okay, so counting down from 3, we're breathing in 3, 2, 1. Hold. And sigh it out. Breathing in again here. Getting all the way up through the chest, all the way up to the top, holding it at the top, holding that thought, that feeling of gratitude, letting that smile come to your face. And then sighing it out here. Breathing in again, still connected to that gratitude, letting it be a part of your being, letting the light that we called in effervesce to the very cells of your being as we hold. And then sighing it out here, letting all tension melt away. 2 more, breathing in again here. Hold. And sigh. Maybe have some tingles. Entering into our parasympathetic nervous system, calming us. Last breath, breathe all your air out. So you can do a nice big deep one in. Hold it at the top. Maybe roll your shoulders or your neck just for a little extra comfort and relaxation. And then go ahead and sigh it out here. Thank you so much for participating and for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Kai. That was lovely. And this time, instead of having that big mountain vision, it was heart dropped. It felt like the same shining, but in the heart space. So that was lovely. But I still got very lightheaded. You know, you're like, hold it until you feel like you're drowning. Hold it 5 more seconds, and then you can breathe.
It's hard to participate and facilitate at the same time sometimes.
No, it worked. It worked. And I'm telling you guys, we just got back from retreat a few days ago, and we're still processing all of that and putting bows on it and holding it sacred within ourselves. But Kai did do a whole breathwork facilitation there. And I tell you, I could not feel my hands, but I was pounding them and drumming with them. And it was great. It was a very opening, healing experience. And I've gotten a lot of feedback, a good feedback from some of the people who were really excited about it. A couple of whom want to learn more and do more with you and go a little deeper with that.
Beautiful.
So be expecting that. Well, hey there, Gina and Kylie. Oh my goodness. Hello. People have snuck in here while we were chatting and breathing and suffocating ourselves. So
suffocating. Get out of here.
Well, who's first? We are taking questions, guys. So make sure you put your request or your need in all caps in the chat, and we'll get you up here. A general healing, having dizziness. Was this before the
Mm.
breath work?
Yeah, it's like, are you feeling any better with that?
Oh, we find power.
I'm seeing a vortex above your crown as I'm like tapping in. So it might be an ascension symptom and or a just some upgrades coming through in like a little bit of a strong way is kind of what I'm getting from it.
I'm tapping in now, and it almost feels like it's been placed there from your guidance system.
Hmm.
Because what I'm seeing is that like that's clearing the things and the people around you, while at the same time bringing your energy up, which would make it an ascension symptom. Um, but it also seems to be clearing a path for you, as if you have requested a path to move forward, and this is doing that for you. So that energy vortex is there for a reason. It's probably going to be there for the next week and a half ish, is kind of what I'm picking up. So 10 days. Um, but also, I'm going to work on your feet a little bit because we don't want you to feel dizzy. You know, dizziness, even though it is a symptom, isn't something that you should just have to live with, because we don't want any accidents to happen or things like that. So I'm going to work on stabilizing your feet. I'm going to open up the base of your spine a little bit because I'm seeing something at that low back. Aliens are all around you as well.
And I've been picking up on some leaks in your auric field, so I'm using this selenite to kind of clear those out. And it feels like this is like a variety, like it could be just from external people draining you a little bit, but it's also not helping with the dizziness. I also, as Mary was talking, was thinking about Uranus being in Gemini, and it feels like maybe in your specific birth chart, you might be having an opposition or a square to that placement in this moment. So that might be part of the vortex feeling. And yeah, that's just what I'm seeing at the moment.
And I can definitely see how maybe some people around you have been draining you. What I'm focusing on right now is how your left foot feels different than your right foot. The energy there feels a little shorter. It feels a little more dampened. So I'm trying to, again, I think that this is something your guides did for a reason, though.
Have you been experiencing like any confusion? Like maybe I'm seeing Seven of Cups in my mind's eye, like lots of different options, but not really sure which way to go because that's feeling resonant to me.
So I feel like they had this like sock on your left foot, dampening that space down because they're trying to bring more healing through that area. Like they're really working on you this week. But this also could cause the energy to feel slightly off. It could cause that crossing because your right energy is bigger than your left-sided energy right now. Brain fog today with some dizziness, but not really.
Literally, the brain fog is what I'm picking up on. Because I'm seeing little I call it, they're like little they look like little worms to me. Again, I have my own language with my guides, so don't think anything weird of it. But just like they are energetic, like they'll give you brain fog, they'll make it confusing. They might even like uh it's interesting because what they're showing me now is like you're trying to form a new neural pathway and sometimes these little worms will like block that from happening. So I'm just going to remove that energy from your brain.
And I've got your feet grounded. The energy there is even now. We got that very stabilized, moving up to your low spine.
They keep showing me fresh fruit. So I don't know if you can I don't know if you can get some, I don't know, like peaches. Those are in season and delicious right now. Um, or what else? Peach is really the big, nectarine is close to that. Something like that. If you can maybe grab those at a store and yeah.
So you have a very specific medical alien team that works with you, and they've had you wrapped up. They've got little things on you. They're doing all this work. And so while I'm pushing through all the energy at the low spine, where I've noticed some denseness and some buildup, I feel them with me, like arranging, going, hey, wait, don't touch that. Wait, don't touch that. Hold on. They have a very specific thing going on. So we're, at least I am just clearing out any dense energy that's moving through your body because of what they've been healing and releasing while stabilizing you. Because like I said, you can heal without having to feel dizzy and confused and ungrounded. We don't have to live that way. So we are stabilizing and pushing things through. But if your house feels a little full right now, it's because this whole medical team's with you, upgrading you, activating, doing more activations, helping you ascend through the timeline and push that timeline forward.
Yeah, and I'm in your eye sockets now. I'm seeing like almost like a sludge energy. If you're familiar, this is a niche movie, so you might not know it, but if you've ever seen Fern Gully, the little guy, the weird guy that's like blah, blah, blah. It's like that energy
The
on
oil
your eyes.
from the chat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite movie as a kid.
Top 5, easy for me. It had its moment as my favorite for sure.
Besides Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty was definitely up there. Who doesn't love Maleficent?
I was like a bed knobs and broomsticks kid in The Sound of Music. Beautiful.
Merkabas. I'm seeing Merkabas all over you now. So I think those high notes that we just did are really opening something up. We should sing opera here more often.
Frequency. Which is what my shirt says. I'm just here to hold the frequency.
Laura's like, will you please take my healing seriously?
Ah! Joy is also a good frequency for healing.
I love this. I'm like, I see all these different patterns and geometric shapes, and I'm drawing them up the spine, and it looks expansive and opening and beautiful, and also pushing. So the bigger you are, the more energy you have, the more space that you take up, the more you're pushing away all of those energies that were weighing on you, that were causing all of your symptoms to begin with. So, yeah, this feels really good. I'm going to give it one final breath to pop everything out. Yes, exactly. Sound therapy. I'm going to put just something beautiful right there in the center because you're beautiful and I love you. And that's going to hold it and ground it and keep it very balanced like that. And I feel complete.
So do I. It was great. I was taking off some of that sludge, and one of your guides came behind me with like a trash bag.
I'll take that. We don't make messes in this house. Thank you so much, Laura, for letting us work on you. Hello, Angelique. An Akashic and energy scan. Step into your own gifts. Okay. I'm moving through the Akashic because it sounds like she's asking what.
I was like, that's not my bag.
That's in my bag. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're wanting to know more about your gifts.
I was going to say, I'm coming through with a palm chakra activation. That's all I know.
Healer. But so, okay, I'm going. Past life. Here we go.
If you would actually want to put your hands like this, that would be awesome. So I'm going to just I'm feeling seraphim angels. Ooh. And I'm also feeling like there's like a wounding here, maybe. So maybe I am tapping into past life stuff without meaning to. Because as I'm moving energy into your palm chakras, like I really want to cry. So it feels like which is making me feel like, a past life as a healer where you were persecuted in some kind of way. So like a witch wound kind of vibe.
I've already got
Um,
it. That's what I'm picking up from the Akashic.
oh,
Um,
maybe I do, Akashic. I don't know.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Were you done with your sentence?
No, that's enough. I'm gonna transmute some of this for her, probably.
So when I went through, I specifically picked up 2 past lives that were just right there on the surface. One of them, you were a little teeny frog. I know that sounds weird, but it was so freaking adorable. You were just this cute little feminine looking frog with long legs. And, not to be like long legs are pretty, because all frog bodies are beautiful. But you were under this mushroom, sitting there kind of laid back. And as you looked up, I saw this expansive sky, and then it immediately switched to this other past life. But this one was more Norway, Viking kind of vibe, very tribal. There were lots of women, and there was a fire and dancing and screaming, and but you were shaman, and that is a specific word that was used, shaman, because I started with oracle, I started with seer, and your guys were like, no, 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 specifically shaman. So maybe this is the Siberian vibe, the shaman of that particular group. So I see with the eye covering on. So you saw visions. Vision is one of your big gifts. But what I'm getting is that you don't just get vision in your third eye; you get vision through your entire body. Like you feel the things that are coming based on someone's current trajectory. So if someone came to you and they were saying, I think I want to do this thing, your body would be able to pick up how that thing would turn out further down on their life path. So that is specifically one of your gifts, even in your hands. Like I see eyes in the palms of your hands. So like my first thought was, oh, a healer. And then they were like, no, let's go see this past life because they're eyeballs. It's you have that capacity to see the past, present, and the future all at one time based on a person's choices and thoughts. So I would really work on all of your clairs. And this might be blowing you out of the water if you're like, I'm just starting. So I would just really work on opening your clairs right now, working with your clairsentience, your clairvoyance on all of those clairs, and then slowly start moving into belief systems and how they affect your trajectory and where you're going. So, life paths, maybe this is some Akashic training, maybe this is some timeline work. But you can start small and then work your way there because you're going to get there. You're not going to miss out on it. It's just your life path is just who you are.
And to piggyback off of what Mary was saying, you can also use your sight because your sight is not limited to see energies within other people. So I was seeing rainbow light from seraphim angels going into your palm chakras, and then I saw fire, and I asked why there was fire there, and I guess we are going past life here because what I saw was a past life of them setting your house on fire, putting you on a stake, and sicking dogs on you. So I released this like evil dog energy as well. And as I did that, I felt pain in my right ear and my right throat, right side of my throat. So it feels like there is this like subconscious fear of taking action into like listening and as well as speaking what is true for you. Like there's like a hesitation there or something. I haven't quite like deciphered But that's like what it's feeling like. You were definitely persecuted in the life that I'm seeing. But yeah, you can. I love what Trancing Whisper said. We are not chosen, we choose. Exactly. So you can choose to go into these gifts in any way you wish. But yeah, that was overwhelming. I don't know if you saw, but I was like crying.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's a word there that I was picking up um, when you were talking about the thing that's holding her back, the wound,
Mhm.
because we want to automatically say the word betrayal, like you were this shaman for this group of people and then this is what they did. But the word isn't betrayal. The word that came was subjugation.
Hmm.
There was something about the amount of power that you had that others felt they could not control. And so, in order to get that control, they had to subjugate you. They had to bring you down. They had to shame you in those ways. So, it almost feels like with this, when you're trying to open up all of your gifts, make sure that you don't let anyone feel better than you. Make sure that you're in your full power, whatever that looks like, because you and only you can do the things that you came here to do. No one else can tell you how to do that. No one else can have power over how you do that. That's for you and you alone. So subjugation, hierarchies, things like that, that's going to be something to really work on. Okay. And I'm giving you a joy blessing. I feel like little giggly fairies coming for you.
Um, and thank you for the confirmation. Did you see her comment? The yes, I love animals, but I've always flinched around dogs, even small ones.
Aw.
Yeah. So I was like, this is, I hope she doesn't like love dogs. And I'm just like completely off base here. But I saw it was like big dog energy. So what I'm doing is I'm filling that space because I was a big energetic space within your body. And I'm filling it with like safety and security and love. So I've got like a reddish maroon and green coming from my palms right now into that space for you.
Hmm.
And don't be surprised if you have a release later. It feels like you might. So if you feel the need to cry, take a bath and fucking cry. Dude, it's so good.
Pat
Like that.
might need a bath right now.
I literally might. Well, I felt that personally. That was big.
Yeah. And I feel complete with you.
Give me like 2 more seconds is what they're telling me, and then I'm good.
Time.
All right.
We feel a
Calling.
very protective hold around you, so you're
Mm-hmm.
really held right now. And thanks for letting us work on you
Yeah,
today.
thank you so much. That was special for me and unique. So thank you.
Hello, Lotus of Serendipity. Energy scan with any healing required. Will do, yes. I'm going to tap in with you. You have a very interesting guide here who is quite possibly an ancestor. But I see this guide that sits directly behind you and just kind of whispers to you. So you might have a good clairaudient type of gift. But it's just this beautiful, it's almost as if you're sitting in the dark and this one guide is just talking to you and guiding you. So you might actually do really well with what's it called where you cut yourself off from, like where you blindfold yourself and put things over your ears so that you
Sensory
are,
deprivation?
yes, sensory deprivation might be a huge way that you reach breakthroughs and inner insights. Maybe even laying in a salt bath with sensory deprivation with earplugs in, or put your ears beneath the water and put a washcloth over your eyes and let yourself just go into trance. Don't drown, obviously, but just put yourself in that space of sensory deprivation and see what rises up in you, because your guides are so strong and they're so old. They're just present and potent and powerful for you. And I feel like the thing that they're trying to get to you the most about right now is your heart space. Whatever grief or happiness or sadness that you're holding there, they're really just trying to punch through that, telling you that you're worthy, telling you that you're powerful, telling you that you're wonderful, that you're beautiful, that you're deserving, that you're connected, that you have a support system and family and friends and people who love you. There's so much there for you to open to, the beauty that's there. And they're punching through all of that, trying to expand you and open you.
So we're going a completely different direction with what I've been experiencing while Mary's been going.
I see angel activations happening right now.
So it's interesting. We're going to go on a little bit of a story time. Everyone, bear with me. So I love to play Zelda. And in the last Zelda that I played, there are these there are these huge flowers where the fairies are, and they give you clothing upgrades. And I was like, what does this have to do with anything? I don't understand. And so I don't know if you thrift clothes or if you maybe wear clothing, maybe even of a past loved one or something. I don't know. But there is this feeling, because then they showed me, they're just having me like brush off the energetics off of your skin. I think you're very sensitive to the energies around you, and for some reason clothing's coming up. So maybe higher vibrational clothing, so like linen, cotton, 100% cotton, like get away from like the polyester and all that, because it's got microplastics and stuff. And then as well as I just heard let her go shopping. Like maybe go get yourself some new clothes and like have like a treat yourself moment. That came through as well. And yeah, just being sensitive of, or not sensitive, aware of, especially if you do thrift clothes, to cleanse them and to make sure that you're not taking on the energy. Because I can't thrift clothes because I'm too sensitive. Because I know there's a good way to cleanse them. I just personally, I'll just get a new shirt. So those are the things that are coming through. That's my story time. I'm going to keep brushing this energy off of your skin. That's where I'm going to be working, is in your skin.
Did you say you saw Seraphim here, or was that somebody else?
That was the last one.
Well, I saw those angel activations, and there were 6. So 3 rings on each side of the heart, and then 1 in the center, so 7 altogether. And as those activated for a while, I looked up, and there was a door floating in astral space above you. I opened the door. Obviously, that's a portal, or maybe not so obviously, but it was a portal. And it was like you could reach up through the door into the astral space beyond, and it was a 7th dimensional door. I saw hands coming down from the 7th dimensional door, reaching for you. It was like they were saying, hey, as if you're from there. And to me, when I see a 7th dimensional space, this is the space of angels, of ascended masters, of guides, all of those really high vibrations that are associated with the crown space and with source energy are there. So the more open you are, the more you have direct access to source energy and 7th dimensional space. I'd write that down somewhere, because even if you don't know what that means right this second, there's going to come a time when you have this out of body moment and you realize the power and the openness and the vast everything and nothing that's there. And also, when Car was talking, I was seeing silks personally, like those really smooth.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing for you, Boo Bear. Lots of silks.
So, and then I'm hearing the word permission, and I'm seeing tapping, specifically in the stomach, which is where we hold control. So there is an element of like maybe you're struggling with trust or surrender, but there's an element of you trying to keep some semblance of control. And I'm hearing free fall into the unknown. Like there is, which is very much Angelique's is 0000. That's the void. That's free falling into the unknown. So maybe even like using that as like code for a little bit to just build that trust, release that control, and giving yourself permission again, because like tapping is so powerful. It's so simple, but like we hold different emotions in different parts of our body. So being able to release that is going to, I just heard set you free. And I'm seeing an eagle now, which gives you higher perspective. That was a
Well, there it was interesting because while you were talking, I saw these little golden ankle shoes, these little ankle boots on you. And I realized that they were things that maybe you put in place a long time ago to hold yourself into space, to keep yourself grounded, to keep yourself from floating away. But I saw these golden anchored ankle boots with these golden straps around you that were holding you down. And I eased you out of those little ankle boots and started removing the straps. And that's when Kai was picking up, well, now fear flying away. I was like, oh crap. Okay. So, we want you to fly like eagle. Whatever fear there is around you flying away or being ungrounded or going too far and doing too much, your guides right now are saying your fear is the thing that needs to release, not your ability to fly. Your guides are saying that that's not real, that you're never going to go too far or too close to the sun. You're not freaking Icarus. You are you are lotus of serendipity, which means that you can move through the mud, move into that seventh dimension, and you're never going to reach the seventh dimension if you're anchoring yourself to the third. You have to be able to go both. So you do want balance with play and embodiment and exercise and food and self-love, but let yourself go when you want to go. You're always guided, you're always protected, you're a powerful person. So let's just start playing with this and have a little bit of fun. Your little boots, I put them in the corner. You can take them back anytime you want to, but I'm just letting you know that your guides are the ones saying your boots were built out of fear. You don't need them. So the rest is going to be up to you. Okay.
And I forgot that your name was Lotus of Serendipity, and I tap back in and I'm putting you in a golden lotus. So that's funny. But I'm remembering that lotuses also gain nourishment for themselves, right? But they're also hydroponic, which means that they do not absorb rain. So they are not affected by the environment around them. So that feels like a little tagline for me being complete now.
Perfect. And I feel complete with that as well. Thank you for letting us tap in with you.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kali.
Interesting. Sorry, I'm hopping right in because I just saw this and it's coming in. I just saw this somewhere and basically getting in a natural body of water to where you are floating in it completely, or like completely submerged for a part of it, and to ask the water to completely clear from any kind of ties, because I mean that's why even in the Bible, Jesus, he did a lot of like going into the water every day to cleanse any kind of energy from people that were karmic or otherwise that he didn't need or want. So submerging yourself and asking the water to do that, because our water's a healer. We are water, it's a vast majority of our makeup. And so I'm seeing specifically the ocean, if that's possible for you. But at least a natural body of water, talking to the water and asking that. So that's the first thing to come through. And I will now tap in with your energy.
And I'm hearing your guides with just a little bit of a message around this particular soul or soulmate. And I love the range of questions today, by the way. We're getting a wide range of different kinds of questions, which I'm really liking. I like that. But what I'm hearing very specifically over and over and over again is it's not the right time. It's not the right time. This particular soulmate, I think that he still has a good bit of wounding to work through, but we're all always working, right? So the question isn't how much he's healed and how much you've healed and when, we're going to be healed enough. The question is, when is it just the right time in your timeline for that connection to happen in a way that is healing, in a way where you both click in together to do the greatest good in each other's lives and in the world. And that's something that you don't need to know. It's just going to happen naturally when it's time for it to happen. Your guides are saying right now is not the right time. If you guys try to click together right now, you're going to cause each other more wounding, more harm, more heartbreak. So letting that go, that might be why you're feeling the need to cut cords, because maybe you know it's not quite the right time, but you keep being drawn back or pulled back to it just because you feel the importance of that person's energy in your life. That person's energy is important in your life, but not right now. So letting that just kind of shake out, and you can take peace and heart and contentment and knowing that when it is the right time, it'll start to bloom for you. And I'm going to release some of your heart heaviness here.
I was like, I'm in the lungs, which is where we store our grief. So yeah, I'm just seeing like nodules. So I was like removing some of them, and now it's just it's stiff. It's stiff energy. I don't know how to describe it other than that. Um, so just removing that. And I would love to invite you if it feels resonant for you. The next breathwork ceremony I'm having is on the 17th of July. I don't have the event quite up yet. But if you want to contact me through my website, I can send you it once I have it up. It would be a really beautiful way, since we do carry grief in our lungs, and because grief doesn't have to be just someone passing away, just for people to be clear on that. But being able to kind of breathe through that intention with action, because that's what breath does. It takes that intention and it creates action out of it, and that'll help you. Thank you, Vianney. That'll be able to help like loosen some of this, and you'll be doing it. Like, we can help you so much, but ultimately, like, you all have a portion that you always have to do, right? So just an invitation, no pressure.
It's really good though.
Thanks, Mary. It's beautiful. There's a reason why I love it.
Well, I told Kai, I said on these things, like Kai's always breathing so, and I don't like to do that, right? But then when we actually did through the whole breathwork ceremony together, it was so powerful. I said my arms went numb, but it was so powerful that I don't even know what it was releasing or what I was doing, but I didn't even care. It was just like I just wanted to.
And truly, it doesn't matter. You're releasing. That's all that matters. Yeah.
So with you, I also
free space.
It is, yeah. It does feel very freeing. With you, I keep seeing this giraffe animal, and giraffe does very much tell of the future because they can see further ahead because they're taller. But your giraffe looks almost like it has a short neck, which is an interesting thing. But giraffe also teaches us trust. I don't know why that word is coming in, trust, because we have to trust what's coming in the future. We have to trust when the timing is right. You have to trust yourself and your own intuitions and knowings, because I bet this entire message that you typed, you already knew the answer to. It's just a matter of trusting that and knowing that you know how to do it, and knowing that you know when the time is right, and knowing that you can trust what you're intuitively picking up about other people.
Yeah, it's so interesting you said giraffe, because right as you did that, I went into the back of the neck. Like, that's where I was drawn. So I don't know if you do computer work, or maybe you've been hanging your head down low. I don't know. There's a few different things coming through. It seems layered. But if you wouldn't mind taking actually a deep breath really quick, because I'm going to just push some energy to try and straighten out the energy there. And I would recommend, if you have a yoga block, laying on the ground and just putting your chin on it and let gravity do its thing. Do it for like 3 minutes a day. If not, using something to prop your chin up as you're laying, just to try and straighten out that, like, it's a little bit of a curve forward. So taking a deep breath in here. And breathing out here. Beautiful. Whew. Yeah.
That feels good. When you took that big breath, I was seeing this big blue screen of energy, and when you breathed, it went whoop, directly into your body, straight down the middle. I don't know what it is. I think it's a filter of some sort where spirit's like,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about what that is. Don't worry about what I just did. And I'm like, okay, I won't. But it just felt like this filter that's going to start just moving through you like water, teaching you, guiding you. And so any little intuitive hit that you get, you're not going to be able to ignore because it's going to hit that filter and start rippling through your body. And I feel complete. Use your voice.
Yeah.
And I feel complete again now.
I was gonna say blue makes me feel throat, but yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for letting us tap in with you, Melinda. Yes, you can have an activation or a healing in your highest good, darling. Let's see what you need. I'm feeling like this space, which I'm picking up two things about that because that's back of third eye, back of throat, back of high heart. And in Reiki, there is the Seiki symbol that has that little hump on it right there that covers that part of the body. So I'm actually going to activate that particular symbol in you. I don't know if you're Reiki certified or not, but I'm going to activate that symbol in you. And this symbol helps you see that you're one with God. It helps you see how you are spirit, but only able to see a small portion of it because we're in a human body. It also helps release trapped emotions. It helps you use your voice. It helps with your confidence. So I'm going to activate that inside of you at your third eye, heart, palms, and then through your body. Okay.
And I am I'm working in your hips right now. And I've been greeted by, I think, inner 8-year-old. There is a piece of self-abandonment through people pleasing that I'm feeling. Um, it feels like, I don't know, it feels like there was, I can't tell, maybe school where you were overlooked or didn't quite uh, fit the mold or something. And so in order to feel like you fit in, you abandoned like your own authenticity and truth. So I'm gonna work in it energetically, but if you feel so inspired and this resonates, just tapping or like even slamming your fists on your hips, because that's where we hold our abandonment, I think would be a good addition to what I'm going to release. So um, I'm actually going to use a magnet to release this. Ooh, I'm going to get the big magnets. Hold on.
I'm feeling this blockage at the back of your throat. When all of that activated, it wanted to just go up through your body. And right there was where it stuck. And so I'm wondering, why aren't you channeling right now? Like, and I'm not necessarily meaning like spirit sitting in your body. I'm just meaning you're getting drops of knowledge. You're getting drops of information. You're feeling forceful things that you want to say, and you're not saying them. You need to stand more in your power. And I'm not saying you need to stay more in your power because like you feel powerless or you feel small. None of that, because you don't feel that way. This is just a matter of you've been biting your tongue. You've been swallowing the words, you've been holding back. That's not who you are. Speak the thing. Speak the thing. And if you ever wonder, is my third eye blocked right now? If you ever have to sit and wonder that, I want you instead to ask, what words am I holding back? What am I not speaking?
And stand your ground in doing so, because as she's saying that, I kind of tuned out for a second because I was working, but when she was saying speaking, I literally just saw this like energy from the throat go straight into your feet. So it's like, I don't know if you ever speak your mind and then have a moment afterwards where you're like, shit, did I say the right thing? Guilty over here too, so don't feel alone in that. But it feels like there's this ask for like being grounded in the fact that like you are speaking your truth and you are saying what you need to say, and that you don't owe anybody and how they feel. Again, people pleasing. This has a note of people pleasing here. You're not in control of what anyone else feels. And just remembering that as long as you're speaking in truth and you're not speaking from an unkind place, and you're grounded in who you are, how they react isn't your responsibility.
And when you're in that space, you can channel angels. I saw this large angel sit into that space. So now we're talking about spirits coming into your body, because that's an angel and it's in there. And I'm complete. I'm leaving it. I'm not taking the angel out. I hope you have fun with it.
Last thing I will say, if you want to take a moment to just sit with your inner 8-year-old, I think that'd be good. So.
Thank you. Thanks, Melinda, for letting us tap in.
Hi, Millicent.
Gina. One. The junk in your trunk. Honey, I'm a pro at clearing out junk in the trunk. All right.
I'm immediately hearing there's ancestral work. Ooh, yep. I got a burp confirmation. Mother's side, 6 generations. That's all I got right now. I'm going to keep going.
I'm not being guided to clear anything out. I'm being guided to plant things in. So I'm feeling long roots, groundedness, beauty, guided energy from the past, and maybe bringing in the ancestral gifts as Kai is clearing out the ancestral gunk. And these roots are growing high and wide up into this strong core of standing in strength and power, placing boundaries, speaking truth. And I see it blooming out as like little gifts, little teeny fruits all over the place, not big golden apples of destiny. I'm talking about these little beautiful fruits where every time you pick one, there's joy. Your entire life can be filled with these little moments of joy. Joy here, joy there, love, peace, blessings, gifts, connection, friends. I'm seeing something about pets or pet communication. But it's beautiful, just kind of coming in here. It's just there. It's just yours for the taking. Anytime you need it, anytime you want it, it's right there for the taking.
Yeah, so what I'm getting is that there's been this feeling of obligation, maybe of child rearing, maybe of, because I keep seeing like a little kid going up to like a grandma or a mother and getting like a sweet treat, like a piece of cake or a cookie or something. So it's like, which I'm like, oh, this is a sweet moment. Like, what's the problem? But it's like, it's this feeling of obligation, like pushing through tiredness maybe is coming through a little bit as well. Feeling like you owe, like this is what you have to do. You owe something like energetically in a space. So I'm just going to clear that out. As I said, it was at least 6 generations. It feels like it's honestly deeper, but your body's not ready to release the other ones. Because sometimes our bodies can only release so much at a time, at least in my experience doing ancestral epigenetic work. So if you could take a nice deep breath in here and hold it at the top, breathing in. Keep holding it. And breathe it out right here. Beautiful. One more deep breath for me, please. Breathing in. And I want you to do a forceful breath out when I count down from 5. So like a okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.
I see dolphin energy coming in for you, Gina. So whether this is joy, magic, mysticism, whatever, play, whatever that feels like for you, just let yourself enjoy some dolphin medicine. And I'm clearing your little head space. Quit overthinking so much, okay? Everything's fine. You're a great person. If anybody's just sitting around thinking about you, they have 0 life, okay? No one's just ever sitting around thinking negative things about other people. And you shouldn't be sitting around thinking negative things about yourself either. So we're going to just clear that out.
So I put like a really deep well, and like there's like a pool, and I'm seeing a galaxy in this pool in the energy where that ancestral belief was. Um, and it just feels very exploratory. So like I don't know if you have specific practices that you cling to, or if maybe you're, maybe you're bored of some of them, like just opening up to potentially, like, maybe if you've never read cards, try. Maybe if you've never done breath work, try. Maybe if you've never, you know what I mean? It feels like there's that energy is what I'm feeling, as well as like a deep well of emotion and trusting yourself. Phew.
I feel complete with that, Gina. Thank you so much for letting us tap in with you. Hello, Shadusia. I love your drum. It's so big. Back pain, clenched jaw. Okay. I'm immediately moving into the nervous system because this feels like a very revved up, over tightened nervous system. Because immediately my throat wanted to go into like Tourette's type of repetition, which this could be like an OCD kind of thing. But I'm just gonna relax that. And now it being overwhelmed like that, that shows me that maybe we're looking at a core of safety, wanting to make sure that we're safe where we are, that we're safe with other people, that we're creating a safe space around us. It has a lot to do with safety. So let's just breathe in, relax your muscles, let that unwind. You have a lot of responsibility on you too. And that's okay. You're not going to crumble under that pressure. The responsibility that you have is exactly the amount of responsibility that you're capable of. And if it ever feels overwhelming at times, unwind your nervous system. And if you unwind and find that you don't have enough energy to complete everything that's there to complete, then start taking things off of your plate. Well, maybe this isn't for today, or maybe this isn't my responsibility. Maybe somebody else needs to step up for this. Allowing yourself to kind of sort through that and make your life manageable in a stable way that can be long term, so that you can relax in, so you can unwind that a bit. And I'm moving into your sacral root space. Those sexual centers there need a little bit of clearing.
Yeah, so when I read jaw, I immediately went there. So I believe that doing a combination of things, so I'll do an energy portion, but there are actually some moves that I've personally been doing to help release my own jaw. So I'm going to show them to you really quickly. And whoever else has jaw tension, which is most people, feel free to take this as well. But the first one that I like to do in the beginning is 2 fingers behind your bottom teeth and just letting, again, gravity do its thing. It's here for a reason, right? Holding it open, because what that does is it loosens it. Because what do we do all day? We clench, right? We keep it tight. So by doing this, we're just going to loosen it up. After you do that, right, just do it for like 30 seconds to a minute, whatever feels comfortable for you. Then you're going to take your thumbs, and I actually did this at the retreat with everyone, but you'll find like right here, it's like right where yeah, it feels so good when you do it. It's uncomfy too, but you open, you'll feel movement, and that'll also help. Sometimes I feel like little like balls of tension. Sometimes it's just like a strip of it. I don't know how else to describe it other than shapes. Sorry. And then the last thing is taking your fingers on either side of your, kind of like of your ear. Sorry, I've got the headphones in, and just massaging. And then when you do it one way, switch and do it the other way. So taking 3 minutes out of your day just to do those will help, as well as if you've got a gua sha, put a little castor oil or some kind of oil and rub up. You'll probably feel some crunchies, because this is where we carry a lot of our tension. But just rub up, and that will help release your neck, your jaw, shoulders. I do it daily, and I did it right before this actually, and it was awesome. So, but I'm going to go ahead and keep working in your jaw.
Also, what I want you to do is to consciously think of your inner child, maybe around 4 to 6 years old. And I want you to release the cord that's there. You have a very large cord right around that sacral, and that's what's causing that low back pain. Keep in mind, when you cut this cord, you're not getting rid of your inner child. You're not disengaging from your inner child. You're making sure that you can hold your inner child and do your inner child work without it drawing on your energy and sucking you. So I want you to consciously just release that cord as I cut. And whatever that little child is going through, just hold that young child and be the one to give her love and trust and safety. And then with that love energy, integrate her into your heart space, releasing all negativity, heaviness, and wounds. I'm not going to do anything else with your energy, but I feel like this will carry you forward. And it's going to take a week or so for your energy field to stabilize in this way, okay?
I'm finishing up in the jaw. I will say I was drawn to the right side of your jaw. So this also kind of tells me like a lack of speaking truth, speaking your mind, piping up. So I don't know if there's a space. It might only be a specific space, but there's a specific space where your voice is needed, is what I'm hearing.
Thank you so much for letting us connect with you, work on those spaces, and let all be well there. And we're going to take our last one that I think was on the list for today. And yes, everybody who has life is worthy of ascension. And I want you to think of ascension less as a hierarchy and more of how we move through time. We tend to think of life as just this life. And in this life, maybe we work through 3D and 4D and 5D. But the reality is that all of those Ds are inside of you, because you're not working with just this life. You're working from source to end of time, which is return of source. So it's really just a cycle. It's a circle. And ascension is really where your energy field is becoming higher vibrational and moving further up that timeline. And we're all going to make it. All of us, every single one who has life, we're all going to make it. It's just a matter of when. And when is according to your perfect timeline. Some people are going there sooner. Some people are going there later. And that's okay, because we're all going to make it out of the woods. Some of us just come out a little earlier than others. And some of us prefer to be in the woods for a little while listening to the birds. So yeah, that's my answer. What do you think, Kai?
I just want to say, well, you answered beautifully. I'm not even going to touch on the ascension stuff, to be honest with you. I just want to remind everyone that you are inherently worthy of whatever the hell you want in this life. You do not have to earn it. It is not something to strive for. You are it. Period. That's all I'm going to say.
Amen. I think
that energy came out just there.
a theme to today. You know, I opened with gratitude, but I feel like it's been, you're a boss bitch.
Yeah.
Say your piece. Do your thing.
Yeah. Truly.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a theme, because we all have value, we all have worth, we're all beautiful, we're all lovely, and we're all just here together to love and support one another and to remind each other of that value inside. To be reflections of each other. So thank you guys so much for showing up today. Thank you so much, Kai, for being with us. And we will see you guys. What day do we have Healing Temple? It's July 31st, I think, but let me double check. July 31st, we'll be back at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll see you all then. Bye.